it's been quite a while since we've done a video. We actually got a little overwhelmed, to say the least, right, KJ?
That's a nice way of saying it.
Yeah, there's a term I learned in college when they were trying to teach us about being able to handle our course loads and everything, and it's called surrender. There's just this point in time when you realize I can't do everything, and you have to surrender something. Unfortunately for us, we were working 24 hours a day on some projects and videos. I've got some footage, and we're going to try to back up and use some of that without boring you guys, and basically get you up to date. But we just did not have time to sit down and edit videos and connect with you guys, and we're very, very sorry about that, aren't we, KJ?
Yes.
Like, you guys come up more than we're sitting here going, hey, we really need to do some videos and get back on this, and best intentions, it just didn't work. So right now we're on our way. I'm going to go teach KJ how to use the quick oil change places, because he is used to taking his to the dealer and you just give him the keys and you walk away and they change the oil and do everything.
You making me sound all bougie.
Well,
no,
1, 2, 3, shaping this destiny.
make a U-ey and come up to the garage door. And just kind of, yep, right there. And they'll wave you in. Okay, he'll wave you in. Okay, so we just pulled out of the oil change place. How did it go? What was your first experience with a rapid lube-y kind of place?
It was cool. It was really simple, really easy, and something that I don't know if it's ever happened to me before in my life. Met somebody with the same name as me.
KJ.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was really neat. Really cool guy. Just hung out and he talked about coaching and stuff. So while the oil was getting changed.
Yeah, it makes it a lot nicer, doesn't it?
It does.
Rather than sitting there waiting an hour at a car dealer.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, and just like everything else in our lives the last few months, of course, something else it rears its ugly head. Apparently they saw a transmission leak, so.
But the good news is the warranty's up at 60,000, so we've got 57. We got 3,000 miles to go, so we're not driving anywhere until this thing gets
hopefully it's under warranty. So I'll be commuting back and forth in the gas guzzling truck, and Craig will try to get this into the dealer soon.
Yes. In fact, I might call him. So somebody keeps kicking our sign out of the frame, and it's hard to get in there, so that they're definitely knocking it out.
Yeah, it's not the wind. I'm gonna come over here on a Friday night and just hang out with a leather belt, and I'm gonna grab me some kid and beat them.
I'm gonna put a little note on here that says you're on camera. So this is the house. We won't go in today, but I will insert some pictures for you of what we've been doing with this house. This is our rental house. It's my old house where I used to live, and now we live elsewhere, so we have had renters in here for about 7 years.
And it needed to be upgraded.
Yeah, so we did some updates, and it's currently for lease with a leasing agent, as you saw on the sign. And we're definitely hopeful that it'll get rented. It's winter, so that's kind of sucky.
Yeah, but hopefully it'll rent fast.
Yeah, so this is it. We'll walk you around the house. We're just doing a check, a walk by.
Okay, so a couple of months ago, actually it was in October. Yeah, so it was in October. The tenants that were in here officially moved out. That's a whole nother debacle. So we came in, and for those of you who have been following us for a long time, you know we completely remodeled our house, and so we got to do a lot of the same things here. New flooring, painting all the walls, the trim, cabinets, Cleaning up the cabinets. We didn't replace the cabinets, but we had a lot to do. We actually had to put in a new window in the basement.
There were a lot of things that we did to upgrade or just for longevity and maintenance purposes, but there was a lot of damage as well. We won't go into all the details on that because that's clearly going to end up being an issue with our tenant, but we've got security deposit.
He says that, but what I love is if you follow us on Instagram, you probably saw some of the pictures.
Right. In fact, follow us on Instagram, Truly Remarkable Life. We'll be able to go back and look at our feed and keep up to date with us, even if we're a little behind on videos. And we'd welcome you there. So take us on a tour, KJ.
Come on. So you can see we did new
Mulch.
all that. Cleaned up the sidewalk. The sidewalk had all kinds of stuff growing up in it. The whole backyard, that whole little creek there, everything was completely overgrown. All of it had to be cut out.
And that has to stay clear for drainage purposes. Yeah. So we're just going to start sending somebody over a couple times a year to clear that out because tenants don't take care of that. It's a lot of yard to take care of. A lot of yard.
It is. We had to work on grading. Oh.
There's a garage and a nice deck, double-decker walkout basement, and there was parking here and a drainage issue, and the people were just parking there anyway, so there were ruts, foot deep? Yeah. Which kind of ticked me off. You should call and if you're a tenant, call and report these things, because then even if the landlord doesn't take care of it, it no longer is your responsibility. If you say, hey, this is an issue, and they don't fix it and it causes damage, that's their problem. If you just don't report it and continue to use it, it becomes your problem and your expense. So just a tip to people. We should probably do another channel on being a landlord. But anyway.
So we worked on getting some of the drainage fixed in the driving area, and we put up some wood there to kind of signal, this is the end of the driveway. Don't drive up in there.
Yep.
And this is the big window we replaced. It's a nice dual pane thermal window. Really nice.
Keep the basement nice and warm.
Reinforce the deck. Whenever the deck was built, they only had these support beams here, so we went in and had extra support beams put in.
I really love this house because it is a lot of privacy. If you look out here, you have this nice little walkout deck, and then it's almost like you're in the country, but you're in the middle of town on a main road. In the wintertime, you'll get herds of deer come up through here because this is like a drainage thoroughfare that comes through the town. It's really, really nice I've seen just about every kind of wildlife in this backyard. The thing is this house is too big for us, really. It's more than what we need, and it would be nice to live here, but we make more money on this one than we would renting our other one. And so we also just renovated the other one to be just what we want, and we're picky. So this is a great property for a family. It's a good, solid house, and it's worth keeping as a rental, and so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But that means every few years we're going to have a headache, and hopefully with a leasing agent, we won't have tenants that don't pay. So far, we've been very, very lucky. They've paid on time.
Yeah, we've been very lucky with that.
But sometimes they don't take care of the property either, so that's a problem.
So that leads us into the other project that we've been busy handling while we were in absentia from YouTube, and we will take you there now. So here we are at our home, and what started kind of like our season of projects this year was the front of the house. So last year we did the interior remodel. This year we decided it was going to be the year of the exterior remodel. So this had some big pampas grasses right there in the front of the house. We had to pull all of that out, rebuild the beds, a matching bed on this side.
So here it is.
Straightened the walkway all out. Craig rebuilt this down here. We put that bed in. Had to bring in a bunch of rock, and that's an adventure in itself.
So we did some landscaping. There's a little bit of leaves in it right now, but we did some landscaping, some dry stack there, redid the steps. The exterior of the house itself was already done, but then we had to do all of the landscaping. So this is all new. And let me tell you, just one person doing it all is a lot. And I'm not saying that the KJ didn't help when he could.
I help.
He did help, but he also has a full-time job, and I'm home, so my 40-hour work week was this. So the other thing that we did was we had a single driveway.
Oh, yeah.
And I, being the overachiever that I am, tried to kill myself by digging it out and putting the gravel in myself.
So now it's a dual
driveway. Now it's a dual driveway, and you will see that it's doubled and has this piece that goes right up here. And again, I dug all that out by hand and about killed myself and ended up in the emergency room with chest pains, which turned out to be really, I think I pulled every muscle in my body, but still, yeah, it was fun.
But it's great. The fact that I love the dual driveway, it's great.
Yeah, it really solves a lot of our problem. So then we did...
Come this way. So here we go. So this was our first big project this summer after the front yard. We had this big, beautiful deck built. You can see here it's a tri-level deck. We do have everything winterized right now. We have some beautiful furniture and stuff, but it's all kind of put away for the weather. But it's this beautiful tri-level deck. Gorgeous pergola with lights. We have little solar lights everywhere.
We got this wonderful furniture,
Yes.
all on clearance at the end of summer from Lowe's. I strongly recommend looking for clearance items. We saved
Yes.
probably 2/3 on it.
Oh yeah, saved a ton of money. So Craig also built this really cool geometric walkway that leads out to our fire pit area. And next spring, the project is we have a stack of bricks there, and we are going to build a real permanent fire pit. So
I'm going to test my bricklaying skills.
you guys probably have seen the video of us building the shed. And so we moved our old pergola out, and I do container gardening and stuff. And that's turned out to be a really good area for container gardening and stuff. And we've also got blackberry and raspberry and blueberry bushes over here. They'll come back in the spring.
Yeah, let me give you a 360.
Yeah.
So this is the yard from the back. We got some wood there, extra wood you can see still there that I'm slowly disposing of it and giving it away, and I want to make sure I didn't need any of it. But this is the deck. So we have the couch and everything under the pergola. We usually have the table set up over by the, over here.
And the high
Right
top
there.
where the other one is.
And then we have a high top up there. For the winter, we kind of just put everything away, got all the cushions put up just so we can make it last and doesn't rot in the snow. But we really love it. We had a beautiful, beautiful deck warming party for my birthday at the end of October, and it was amazing. There just so many places for people to sit and hang out.
It was really nice.
It really turned out well.
Yeah.
Exactly what we wanted. But that project, I did all of the prep work. We did all the prep work.
Yeah.
Digging it out, putting some rock underneath of it, prepping the area, pulling up the old patio blocks, all of that stuff to make it a little more cost effective with my contractor. And then we did that. That took a month to get everything ready, and then we had to get him in here, and then that took some time, and then
And as soon as
setting
that was
it up,
done, boom, then we were on the rent house.
yeah, we literally finished setting it up, had our party, and the next day started on the rent house, and that took us a month and a half to redo.
It has been probably about 4 months of just really everything. Every weekend, projects, me working after like my regular job. It's been crazy. And so we get done. So about the time, now that y'all have seen all this awesomeness back here, we were getting done kind of down with the rent house over there and finishing stuff up. Craig's like, do you think maybe we want to move back over here?
I was kidding. I had a moment for Yeah, I know. I had a moment because I lived there for 15 years, so I had this moment of, oh, my old house. And then I was like, no, that's not what's going to happen. But I thought we need to consciously make that decision, even if it's a 2-second decision, because I don't want any regrets. So I said, if we're going to do it, now's the time. And we both agreed, no, we like where we're at. So we're keeping that as the rental and moving on. That was about the extent of the drama. So don't let him fool you.
So let's walk up this way, and I will introduce you to the other project that's been an ongoing thing for the last several months.
Right.
So Mr. Crypto, earlier in the summer, started not eating and started losing weight really bad. And it was very concerning. I mean, Craig and I were very concerned about it. And so we started going through a battery of tests and stuff with our vets and the hospital and all that kind of stuff, and kind of started whittling it down. And they got down to where they were wanting to either do a bone marrow biopsy to see if he had cancer, or it might be an autoimmune disorder. So I started doing some research online, and we decided that we were going to pursue it as an autoimmune disorder, and it worked out great. So they put him on prednisone, and
That was the door creaking. KJ didn't pass
shut it all the way.
gas.
They put him on very high doses of prednisone, and he began eating. And eating and eating and eating,
And now he's fat.
and now he's eating some more, and now he's kind of corgi-ish. So for all of y'all who've been following us and you know Mr. Crypto,
Yeah, but it's been a truly terrifying thing, because he was like literally wasting away.
yeah, I mean, he had lost what, 3 pounds?
Oh yeah, 3 pounds. He's only a 20-pound dog, so
Yeah, that was huge. He
It
got
was
down to where
huge.
you can see his ribs and everything, and now he looks like me.
and he was very lethargic and Crypto. Yeah, usually he comes running and he's a little slow. There he is. Look, he's all healthy now in his little jacket. Hey, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba.
See. Oh, there's Crypto. Say hi to the fans, Crypto.
Here.
Say hi to our remarkable lifers.
Come here, Bubba. Say hi.
Say hi there.
All right.
So anyway, well, we just wanted to give you guys an update. We've got some news too that we'll share with you about where we're going.
Yeah, so here in a short period of time, we try not to be very specific about when we're not going to be around. So here soon, we're going to be traveling to the islands of Hawaii again. We're going to go to Oahu, and we're also going to complete our Hawaiian Islands tour with a stay on the Big Island of Hawaii. The really fun thing about this is my cousin Alice and her daughter Christy and Alice's husband and mom are flying from Puerto Rico to Hawaii and are going to stay with us on Oahu. So we're going to get to all vacation together on the island of Oahu, and then when they fly back to Puerto Rico, Craig and I are going over to the Big Island for a week. So
Yes.
We're really excited about this, totally pumped.
Yeah, so we'll keep you posted.
Yeah. So you guys will see us probably on Instagram and Facebook. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
And if you haven't already, subscribe.
Yes.
There's a button somewhere down here. Yeah.
I think it's down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
So subscribe, hit the bell, so you'll get notifications whenever we do upload. You never know, we may upload some stuff while we're in the islands.
So if you haven't already,
Go find your truly remarkable life.
we'll see you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bubba, what are you doing? Are you starving again? He's driving me nuts for food again. And then look, he sees KJ in the cabinet and thinks it's for him. Food. Wants food. Perpetually.
It's constant. It's constant.
Prednisone. Prednisone, crazy eye dog.
I know. Look at his eyes. He got the crazy eyes.
He got crazy eye.
He got crazy
He got
eye.
crazy eye. Arrgh.
Look, he'll just follow.
Look at that crazy eye. Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, shaping this destiny.